Good morning, dear student. I am Rupak Shah from the Millennium School, South City, Lucknow. Today I will be taking you lecture number 3 for the chapter Magnetism. So before we start today's topic, I have a small recap for the previous lecture. Dear student, let me recall you that you have studied about the rule or a rule applied for the electromagnetism, that's popular Maxwell right hand rule. In this rule, I told you that when we hold the straight conductor on our right hand like this, then if your current is pointing up, your field lines are encircling in the anti-clockwise direction. And similarly, if your thumb is down like this, I told you, and your current is going down, in that case your magnetic field lines are rotating in clockwise direction. Please understand that these lines are circular and these are pointing as per the right hand rule. So this is Maxwell right hand thumb rule or Maxwell right hand rule. So we have discussed also on the straight current carrying conductor, the field lines what we obtain are concentric circles. Concentric means a circle with a common center, one center. Field lines directions are given by Maxwell right hand rule or right hand thumb rule, and B depends upon, I told you, two terms. One is called the current, which is the basic factor, and the distance from the conductor, that is given by the symbol R. So the B is proportional to IR, means it is directly proportional to current and inversely proportional to the distance from the straight conductor. So I also told you that if you go away from the straight conductor, your magnetic field decreases. It means if R increases, B will decrease. So these contents should be clear with you before we go for a next one. So today we will be studying about the magnetic field lines due to circular loop or formed by circular coil. It can be also called as circular coil. So please see, students, that we have made a circular coil by winding large number of turns of insulated copper. Insulated copper के हमें large number of turns हमें इस तरह से एक दूसरे के ऊपर पेचाना है, इस तरह से हमें number of turns बनाने हैं और बना करके हमें इस तरह से magnetic field lines बनानी है, ठीक उसी तरह जैसे हमने straight conductor में बनाई थी. So if you see this diagram clearly, what we have done, we have connected with the help of a cell or a battery with a switch, and we allowed the current to pass through it. Now dear student, please follow, there are 2 points here, A and B, and if you draw the magnetic field lines with the help of compass, they come in the pair of 2 concentric circles, one at the end of A and other concentric circle come at the B. Here one concentric circle is not formed. Here we are getting pair of concentric circles, one at the end A, one at end B. And if you see very clearly, the current is going up here and this current is going or moving in the direction down, because the current is moving from plus to minus. So if the current is moving from plus to minus, it will go from here to here. So the current will be up here, and as it comes from here, the current will automatically move down, and as a result it will stop here at the minus. So these directions should be clear with you. And if you reverse it, obviously the current will go here up and here down. So we are just explaining in the way we have taken in the diagram. So dear student, please follow that we get a 2 pair of concentric circles. So these things I have already written here. The magnetic field lines are produced by compass. We find that magnetic field lines are in the form of concentric circle, one at A and one at B. So you can easily see the concentric circles at A and B, and the direction of the magnetic field lines, if you see here, the current is up, and what I told, the magnetic field lines should be following this rule. So your fingers are now moving in the anti-clockwise direction, I've written also, and here the current is going down. Again, if your fingers are moving, that fingers are moving in clockwise direction. So please understand one thing, that here it is moving anti-clockwise and here it is moving clockwise, but in the coil all the lines have the same direction. So if they add up, these lines, this direction should not go reversed. These are same in the coil. It may be different here, it may be different here, but coil के अंदर जो भी आपके लाइंस बनेंगी वो लाइंस एक ही डायरेक्शन में जाने चाहिए. ये पॉइंट आपका सेंटर कहलाएगा. So this is the center of the coil which we are making it, and this direction should be followed. Practice this diagram well, because these diagrams are commonly asked in the exam, and frequently it is required to make the field lines due to the circular loop and factors. So factors we'll be discussing after some time, but please understand this thing, see the video 2 or 3 times and see how the rules have been applied. I'm telling once again that the current is moving up, so it is anti-clockwise. The current is moving down, so the field lines will be clockwise, but whatever the direction they are in the circular loop should be same. So let's move to the factors now. As we move to the factors, you already have told the directional field lines are given by Maxwell right hand rule or Maxwell right hand thumb rule. Factor on which the B of circular loop depends. Here the magnetic field will depend upon 3 factors. Dear student, please follow. Directly proportional to number of turns, directly proportional to the basic factor, that is current, and inversely proportional to the radius of the loop. It means whatever you find that this magnetic field is first directly proportional to the number of turns. It means number of turns यदि आपने बढ़ा दिए तो करंट बढ़ जाएगा, और करंट बढ़ने से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बढ़ जाएगा. यहाँ तो करंट बढ़ ही रहा है, बिकॉज करंट इज द मेजर फैक्टर फॉर द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. इफ द करंट इज इंक्रीजिंग, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल ऑल्सो इंक्रीज, एंड करंट डिक्रीजेस भी. सो दिस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. बट व्हाट अबाउट द रेडियस ऑफ द लूप? So as far as radius of the loop is concerned, it is inversely proportional. Try to follow them, that this is the radius of the loop. And if you are counting this as a radius, this is the 0, this is the center, and this is the maximum one. So if you count from here radius is 0. So if you put this value 0, this factor that I have shown at the bottom, that if you put 0, 1 upon 0, your magnetic field will become infinity. It means that if you are taking at this point, at the circular point of the loop, your 1 upon 0 means infinity, and if this comes infinity, what does mean? That magnetic field is going to increase. So center में magnetic field maximum होगा, or in other words we can say if R increases, magnetic field decreases. R decreases means 0 हो गया यहाँ पे, your magnetic field will become more. So these are inversely proportional. So if n increases, number of turn increases, magnetic field increases, or vice versa, decrease. I increases, magnetic field increases, or vice versa. And again we are telling you that if the radius of the loop increases, magnetic field will decrease. At the center of the loop, I have already told R is 0, and you put R 0, it becomes 1 upon infinity. 1 upon infinity means at the center of the loop or the coil where R is the minimum 0, your magnetic field is going to be maximum, or at the center the magnetic field is maximum. I hope these factors are clear with everybody, and you should not have any type of queries in this part. So we are now moving to the new topic that is called magnetic field lines due to solenoid. This is also a coil, but this is made in a long way. So solenoid is a large number of insulated copper turns, long and large number of insulated copper turns on a suitable core material. यानी किसी चीज के ऊपर हमने इस तरह से इंसुलेटेड कॉपर की टर्न बना लिए हैं, और बना करके both ends of the coil are connected to the cell or a battery with the help of a switch, so that we can switch on the current. And as soon as we make this arrangement, this particular long and the large number of insulated copper turns, this will be known as a solenoid. So solenoid is a long coil made by large number of insulated copper turns on a suitable core material. So it looks like this. We'll take a compass and again made a magnetic field lines, and when we make a magnetic field lines, these magnetic field lines look like this, which we have already made in the case of bar magnet. You have an idea that these field lines are in the form of closed curves which are symmetrical on both the sides. So ये जो आपके मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस हैं जो हम सोलेनॉइड में बना रहे हैं वो बार मैग्नेट जैसे ही हैं, बार मैग्नेट नहीं है पर बार मैग्नेट जैसे ही फील्ड लाइंस बन रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे हमने जैसे ही फील्ड लाइंस बनाए हैं आपको दिख रहे हैं कि लाइंस क्लोज कर्व्स हैं और इनकी जो डायरेक्शंस हैं वो भी हम वही दिखा रहे हैं. नॉर्थ से साउथ की तरफ जा रहे हैं. यहाँ से हमने करंट को यहाँ से हमने प्लस से माइनस किया है. ये एंड साउथ बन गया है और ये एंड नॉर्थ बन गया है और एज ए रिजल्ट ये फील्ड लाइंस ऑलवेज अपने रूल को फॉलो करती हैं कि लाइंस विल ऑलवेज मूव फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू साउथ एंड विल नेवर इंटरसेक्ट ईच अदर. सो लेट्स स्टडी अबाउट द फैक्टर्स. Magnetic field lines obtained are in the form of closed curves which are just similar to the field lines of the bar magnet. पर बार मैग्नेट नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि बार मैग्नेट्स के अलावा यदि हम इसके अंदर कंपेयर करें तो हम सॉलिनॉइड के पोल्स को बदल सकते हैं. कैसे बदल सकते हैं कि यदि हम इसको प्लस कर दें उसको माइनस कर दें तो ये जो साउथ है वो नॉर्थ बन जाएगा और ये नॉर्थ आपका साउथ बन जाएगा. इट मीन्स द पोल्स कैन बी रिवर्स बाय चेंजिंग द टर्मिनल्स ऑफ द बैटरी. We can change the terminals of the cell battery and we can easily change the poles of the solenoid. Can we change in the case of permanent magnet? No. In the permanent magnet the poles cannot be changed. बार मैग्नेट में पोल्स को नहीं बदल सकते. और एक और चीज है कि हम इंटेंसिटी इसकी स्ट्रेंथ को कभी बढ़ा सकते हैं by increasing the strength of the current. We have taken one cell. If you can take two cell, 3 cell and go on increasing the current, the strength of the magnetic field or a strength of the solenoid will also increase. So we can now easily land up that magnetic field depends upon 3 factors. Number 1, same number of turns, directly proportional. That already we discussed in the case of circular loop also. Magnetic field depends upon current, which is the basic factor, and here magnetic field will depend upon nature of core material. If a core material is hard, then this solenoid will become permanent magnet, and if the core material is soft, the solenoid will act as a temporary magnet. So these are the factors that we have to understand for an individual type of case. Already we have discussed for the straight current carrying conductor in the first case. We have already discussed about the circular loop, and the third case we are going to discuss about we have already discussed about the solenoid. So these 3 cases are there. Try to study them properly, understand them. I've taken a small topic at the bottom. ये एक मेथड है जिससे आप फील्ड लाइंस बनाते हैं. तो हमने जब बार मैग्नेट की फील्ड लाइंस बनाए थे या किसी भी मैग्नेट की फील्ड लाइंस बनाते हैं तो हम कंपास को रख देते हैं. जहां जहां कंपास घूमता जाता है वहीं हम डॉट लगाते चले जाते हैं. इस तरह हमें एक बहुत सारे डॉट के कनेक्शंस बन जाते हैं. इस तरह से हम बहुत सारे पॉइंट लेकर के कंपास को लेकर के डॉट बना सकते हैं और जब ये डॉट को मिला देते हैं तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाते हैं, हमारे पास फील्ड लाइंस आ जाते हैं. कंपास ने यहाँ शो किया, यहाँ शो किया, यहाँ शो किया. जहां जहां कंपास मुड़ता जाएगा वहां वहां हम डॉट लगाते जाएंगे और जब वो कंपास हटा देंगे या वो डॉट हटा देंगे तो हमें कलेक्शन ऑफ डॉट्स दिख जाएंगे. एंड एज वी मेक दिस जॉइन दिस डॉट्स वी गेट अ magnetic field lines, and these are the proper method of making the magnetic field lines, although you need not to make them experimentally, but at least you must know how we know or how we can obtain the magnetic field lines for any magnet. Bar magnet का मैंने समझा दिया, but the other magnets will follow the same thing. Just we have to understand that straight conductor में जब magnetic field lines बनाएंगे तो वो concentric circles बनेंगे. But in the case of solenoid and bar magnet, these magnetic field lines will look like closed curves. So I hope these topics are clear with you. I know that these topics are generalized, are very new topics for you. So go through them at least 2 or 3 times, understand them well, and if any queries are there, please convey us telephonically or contact us. We are always there to help you 24 hours or whatever the problems you have. Okay, thank you so much. Stay safe and try to understand the topics.